Welcome to Gear Check Games. This is part 18 of our commentary for Super Mario Sunshine. In the last episode, we completed Noki Bay, and we kicked some fruit into baskets. Okay, we didn't kick it. This is a bad intro. Pianta Village, final world of Mario Sunshine. We will be beginning it today.
Yeah.
And not exactly what I would call the strongest way to close out the game, unfortunately.
It's kind of a weird
something rush
world.
development time, something.
Blah blah sunshine blah.
See, every time we record episodes, I come up with a name for a funny name for the current batch, and my name for this batch was the worst level, or Mario Sunshine's worst level, and the joke was that Joe thought I was taking the piss out of his favorite level, but actually,
We can
it's
agree
referring
on
to this
one.
level.
Yeah, Pianta Village has some of the most infamous, at least, well, it probably has the most infamous mission in Mario Sunshine. Unless I've already said that about a different one.
Yeah,
I still think Pachinko is, like, overall the worst, but, like, the one here... Well, I don't know, maybe this one is.
In theory,
not this
you don't...
specific mission that we're doing.
In theory, you don't have to do the Pachinko mission, do you?
No.
Yeah, okay, this one's worse, because you have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
I think this is
Like
the
to
only...
rescind what I said in the Pachinko level.
This is the only world in Mario Sunshine that I ever, like, just dread getting to.
Yeah.
I'm even pretty much, like, fine with, like, the final level is bad, but I don't, like, I know how to work it, and so, like, I don't really have problems with it. This one is just, like, God.
It's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we can talk about them when we get to that, but I am inclined to agree with you on that, Dan. I can do the final level pretty consistently, but there's one mission in Pianta Village that just... It'll test you.
That horrid sound that Pianta makes.
And that little Pianta laughing his ass off.
There's a mission in here that'll put hair on your chest.
Yeah, I'm never sure how I felt about them just having the adolescent Piantas just be like adult Piantas, but smaller.
Hey,
Like, they have the same exact proportions.
They were just showing off Cyberpunk early.
Yeah, another game rushed to development.
No, that game wasn't rushed to development. That game had 7 years to develop, and it was still just awful.
I'll be honest, I don't know if I ever realized when I was a kid that those were, like, child Piantas. I thought they were literally just, like, smaller Piantas.
They're just little Piantas.
Dang.
So Trent, as the only person I think in this group who has played both games, which is better, Mario Sunshine or Cyberpunk 2077?
Sunshine, easily. Sunshine actually has, like, a coherent design to it. Might not be well implemented
It's
design,
fun
but
to
it's
play.
coherent. Like,
It's fun to play sometimes,
yeah,
except instead
my
of not at all.
fun with Cyberpunk, at least as far as the mechanics go, is more of a meta enjoyment of how do I break these further. At least in Sunshine, I'm actually engaging with the mechanics unironically.
So these chain chomps look different than other chain chomps. What's up with that?
Yeah.
They're a little
I think they
warm.
tried to make them more dog-like for this.
Oh god.
Also, I love Mario's, like, blood-curdling scream whenever he lands in lava.
Although they made these ones more dog-like, but then in the next mission, I think that it's just a regular chain chomp.
Yep.
That's a good point. Maybe these are, like, chain chomp puppies?
If chain chomps are normal people, then these are the dogs to chain chomps.
I feel like we've crafted a lot of, like, basically Mario fan fiction over the course of this playthrough.
I would've
And those
called-
are what chain chomps look like when they're puppies.
I would have called it Mario lore, but yeah, you can be demeaning of our contributions to.
Hey Dan, I'm just telling it like it is, dude.
I mean, this is one of those
No,
things.
I got no pretense about this.
We're
This is
doing
one
a
of those-
service for the Mario community.
I say this a lot in
Mario
our
Wiki.
personal conversations, but this is one of those times where it's just like, you're just asking too many questions. Like,
That's rich coming from you, man.
yeah, yes. But
Says the
there-
guy
there-
that was picking apart the physics of the Mario universe.
Yes.
Yeah, Mario clearly should have died when he touched that flaming hot chain chomplet.
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 That's what they're called.
That's
At least,
adorable.
at least I'm trying to dissect something that exists in the real world. You're trying to have some sort of coherent
Don't
lore
you dare
for the
tell me chomplets
the
don't exist in the
form.
real world.
You mean Mario's not real?
Like to
He's
like
real
to
to
remind
me.
the audience that this is a jovial argument
Yeah.
between friends.
Ain't nothing jovial about it. I'm mad. How dare he
gets pissed.
insinuate that Mario
I
and
do.
chomplets are not real?
This is the realest game ever made. What are we talking about?
So the goal.
What
this
am I
level-
doing? Oh, I'm trying to find the other one because I
Yeah,
couldn't
he's way
see
over
him.
there.
Yeah.
The goal of this level is to drown these to get them wet. You have to put their fires out.
Yeah, you have to spray them for a certain length of time to cool them off. But if you don't dunk them into the water quickly enough after you cool them down, they reignite.
Can you imagine getting sick so hard that you catch on fire?
Well, I'm hoping that doesn't happen to me before I qualify for my vaccine.
Right?
Or any of you, of course.
New mutation. The virus can now catch you on fire.
Oh my god.
That'd be horrifying.
You didn't
Be
think our
kind
modern
to your
hellscape could
pets.
get any worse. Yeah, there's another wonderful little PSA from Flood.
Yeah. So
Please don't
I think
dunk your pets.
I think this is another one of those worlds. So obviously this
Always
world really.
always make sure to not set your pets on fire.
And
So
drown
I think
them.
this world on the whole could have been fine. Obviously, it needs more refinement out of the brush development, but I think
Better missions.
yeah. Oh, that's what I'm getting to. Like we mentioned in Nico Bay. Is that correct? Yeah, whatever. The
Nokia
previous
Bay.
episode.
Nokia Bay. We went over
Yes,
this.
There we go. See, as a kid, I just never paid attention to the names at all. But we talked about how that world was kind of let down by its missions. This world is ruined by its missions, and especially one particular one that we might get to today, I believe.
No. I wish we got to that today, but there's unfortunately another BS mission that we got to get through to get to that one, and
Yeah.
that's going to follow this. This is, it's pianissimo. It's over in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I've had times when I was younger of racing to the end and then just flying off the tree to my death.
Oh, that's true. Well, see, up until that point, this one's pathetically easy because there's actually ground in this level, and you can just, like, power slide to the end.
See, that's the thing. The previous world was like really accented the vertical
Yeah,
mechanics
that's how
of
I
the game.
flew off the tree trying to go too fast up it.
This world really accents the horizontal mechanics of the game.
Yeah.
It's so vertical.
Yeah, there's a lot of places
Also, look
that
at
you
this
can.
camera glitch. I'm talking to Pianissimo, but the camera is focused on the Pianta lady.
Mario's made his choice of where to look.
I mean, they're both.
Yeah, I don't know what
purple.
happened there. Maybe the flagpole confused it. Wait, no, she was facing me. Like, I was, like, locked onto her.
Mario spent too long in Isle Delfino, that he's now adopting. He's just as blind as they are now.
He can't tell the difference between those two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too bright there. His eyes.
They're both Piantas. They're both pink.
I can't. It's the same picture.
So here we have the only mission in the game where Flood is taken away from you outside of a bonus level.
Oh, this is the mission that I was talking about that just, like, for me, ruins it.
Oh, okay.
Inferno.
Yeah, this is where the level starts to just like
Unless,
because like I don't object inherently to the concept of this. In fact, I think it's kind of cool to have a level set in just one of the normal stages where you don't have flood.
Yeah.
And like hazards are really ramped up to kind of.
yeah.
Well, see, the problem is like the approach you think they would take here is like you would be platforming around the lava.
Yeah.
Which you kind of can to an extent, but it's like really janky and not very well thought out. This is what you actually do.
Yeah.
You go underneath the village and you have to kind of like awkwardly make your way around this grating on the underside. And it's
No wonder I
just
hated
not...
it as a kid, because I always fucking platformed.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would have been down for like a no flood, the floor is lava platforming challenge. But
Yeah.
yeah, you actually have to climb under the place, and it's like I mean, like, doing the entire mission on monkey bars is about as awkward as it sounds, and then, like, even then, it's kind of like a maze down there with enemies and a bunch of jank that can insta-kill you.
Yeah, navigating it is such a pain because, like, there's all these entrances to the underside, like, around the perimeter of the village, but they're not all connected to each other. And in fact, well, you know what? I'm just gonna let this play out. You guys are gonna see some of the nonsense that can happen in this level. If you know, it's not even if you're not careful. If you don't know exactly where to go, you can just get completely screwed over by this.
Yeah, I think I hate this mission. I think I've always hated this mission because I would die to it a lot, and probably, like, at most, maybe a quarter of my deaths felt like they were my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
so
there's just so much, like, jank in this game that gets exacerbated by, like, how this mission plays out, and...
So, as someone who, as a kid, did this the hard way in platforming over all of the lava goop,
Good God.
knowing that the actual way to do this is meant to go under, it doesn't make it any better. This still looks just awful.
Yeah. Although, fortunately, there is a way to cheese it by using the, oh god.
You have to go.
Yeah, see, I can't go back. I'm basically, like, you know, unless I want to, you know, kind of, like, jankily worm my way around the edges of the platform, which doesn't feel like the intent of the designers. It kind of feels like you go down that hole and it's like, it's basically like you've lost a life, because, like, unless you can...
Yeah.
worm your way out of this situation, like, you know, this is basically a dead end where you have no choice but to kill yourself.
Yeah, it's like, what's
game design.
What's the purpose of this path if not just to do exactly this? Because
To make the game last longer, because they didn't have time to finish it.
Is this the only mission that requires you to like go under the village, or is there like red coins?
Oh no, Dan! There's another one.
Yeah, there's another one where you have to get the Yoshi to the
other
block.
one.
Oh
yes,
god!
All the worst missions in Pianta Village. Yeah, you know what? Pianta Village is a fine level as long as you stay on top of it.
Yeah, because, like, you know, with all these, like, moderately high
You got this.
you know, platforms and whatnot, there, like I said, there's a lot of, like, horizontal stuff you can do that's really fun, because you can, like, wet the ground and power slide and jump across all these, like, for lack of a better term, buildings, and you know, just traverse around really quickly, and
Oh no.
Yeah, see, the reason the fire goop is so deadly is because it basically, like, stun locks you.
Yeah.
Whereas in, like,
multiple damage.
in Mario 64 and Galaxy, when you fall into lava, you bounce up really high and you maintain control of Mario. So you can even use that to, like, almost kind of, like, break sequence in some areas. Like, if you jump into lava, that bounce you get from the lava damage can actually, like, catapult you higher than Mario can jump himself.
Yeah, you
But
can
for
even,
some
like,
reason,
climb
some
up
Galaxy
vertical lava stuff.
Yeah. But for some reason, some galaxy-brained developer was like, you know, let's take that mechanic away in Sunshine so we can make this one mission just the worst.
God,
that
yeah.
idiom
And
is
it's
an
like-
insult to the developers of Super Mario Galaxy.
Right?
Some sunshine brain developer.
Some wet brain
It's
developer.
even
Flew
worse
too
because,
close to the
like,
sun, their brain got fried.
if you played Mario 64 or like any other game that has lava that functions similarly, you look at it and you think, like, all right, so I can, like, jump over and, like, take some damage, but I can get across here. But no, it'll, like,
Oh no.
you'll jump over, land in the lava, and then it'll start, like, shooting you back the direction you came from,
Yeah.
completely beyond your control.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I cut there. I just wanted to show that, you know, because you're in a Delfino stage and not a secret course, if you die, you have to exit the level and enter the level again and watch, like, the mission. Well, okay, I guess the mission introduction cutscene is skippable, but still, it's not streamlined at all.
Wait, if you hold onto the gates too long, you'll fall?
Not these ones. The ones
Yeah, you know
that
the
move when
moving
you hit
ones
them.
that you have to like punch them to get them to move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, once those stop, you have like 3 to 5 seconds or whatever to get to like jump to a stable surface before they fall off. Like this thing right here we're about to jump on.
And hopefully you remember which button does what, because when you go from vertical to horizontal, the buttons change.
Yep. Same as Peanut Park. Same as that lovely mission.
And,
at least
when
on
you
that
jump
one,
off
there's
the
solid
gate, you have to
ground.
like stand completely still, because sometimes if you move, it'll just like put you back on the gate as it falls.
This is one of the few times in games where I'm like, I wish there was just like a button readout of what the moves were for just a minute.
We're like an on-screen prompt.
Yeah. It's like, just
Or,
remind me.
just some consistency.
Yeah.
A detaches, B hits.
Yeah.
Hey, these are just the Vinny mushrooms.
What a coinky dink.
Oh, yeah. Vinny played Mario Galaxy 2. It's a good game.
You know, I don't know if we brought this up in a video before, but like, I think Galaxy 2 is a great game, but I also think it's kind of overrated.
Yeah.
Like, I was having this conversation with Mike a couple weeks ago, but like I certainly don't mean to take anything away from that game, but often I feel like people talk about it like it's like the greatest 3D platformer ever made.
Yeah.
And it's and like I suppose from a certain point of view you could make that argument, but for me part of like being a great game is being like a great original game.
Oh. Goodbye,
And to me Mario
Mario.
Sunshine or Mario Galaxy 2 is like it derives too much from Galaxy 1 and it's like less well-rounded than that game. Like you could totally argue that Galaxy 2 has like better level design or better mechanics overall. Yeah, see that?
Yeah,
I got
speaking of jank.
I got screwed over there because for some reason the swings that you stand on have the properties of like a bounce pad.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how far my jump was gonna go.
Yeah, swings like make you jump higher, I guess, so that you can to simulate like for when you use them to like swing and get momentum. Since I don't know how much like momentum this game actually has in its mechanics, so I think it was a workaround to like make it seem like you were getting the appropriate amount of momentum for swinging, like when you're in full swing.
And like Mario's basic movement definitely has like physics and momentum, but
yeah,
like when if you power slide and then like jump out of it and do like a triple jump, your triple jump will still be at like the top speed of your power slide.
true, yeah.
So,
But like, I think what you might be getting at is that like the swings work the way they do because they didn't want to actually code them to swing.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, these swings can swing.
Yeah, they
it's
do
just
swing.
because you just don't have the flood.
Yeah, but like I feel like what they're
Oh, I see. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they started doing that in 3D Mario until like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like 3D Land and World. Because like I'm pretty sure in Galaxy, like if you jump like straight up in the air while you're on a moving platform, like Mario doesn't travel forward with the platform, like he doesn't inherit any of its momentum.
oh.
But like in 3D Land and World, I think they started doing that. Not sure if Odyssey does though.
I feel like
Anyway,
Odyssey
the nightmare is almost over.
I think you found the critical path.
Thank Christ.
Yeah, it also sucks that there's like so many entrances to the underground maze section and only one of them is correct.
Yeah.
And the others either at worst give you an immediate, or at best give you an immediate dead end, like the first one Joe tried, or at worst literally just like bring you to a dead end that you can't escape from. Yeah.
But here's the trick, the pro gamer strat for you guys. If you want to bypass all of this nonsense, if you climb up the giant tree on the edge of the map that's like behind where Mario is facing right now, like off to the right, and climb like all the way to one of the edge of the leaves and jump, you can just land like on the platform where Flood is and completely bypass the under. That's part of the reason why I had such a hard time there, is because it's another one of those parts of Sunshine where I like figured out a workaround for a really frustrating mission, and like I've just been doing that all these years instead of actually like playing the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the way that you
Pick your
cheese it is
poison.
just you get wet and you like get the water to drip off you to just destroy some of the lava, and you like make a little path
wow.
for yourself.
Brilliant.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was possible.
completely unintended, I'm guessing though.
That's the,
I suppose to do that you have to get to a body of water, and that's easier
Yeah,
said
there's like
than
a
done.
little pond that you can get to like without too
Oh, I guess the
terribly
river
much
is
trouble.
like along the path.
Yeah, and then from there you can just kind of like make a little path for yourself.
I'll have to play around with that next time I play this game.
Like Mama Mario always said, never leave home without a towel.
That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario.
Gotta have the squeak.
It's not complete without the squeak.
Well, that's it all. That's
And-
everything. See ya.